Hello everyone and welcome to my corner of the world. So I am going to be working on another artist trading card today, but instead of going to my little box of scraps, I have gone into my junk journal drawer and pulled out some of the things that are in it with a view to creating another card. So I wanted to share a little technique with you where we can use a paper napkin. And I have got my base for my card here, which is 3.5 by 2.5. And I want to use the sort of this piece of my napkin. So I am just going to cut that out. So this video might be slightly longer than the ones that I normally do, which are usually about 5 or 6 minutes. Because with this one, we're going to do a little bit more sort of technique. So that's my piece, and I'm gonna, because it's a 2-ply, so I'm just going to take off the backing. In fact, I think it's a 3-ply. Yeah. Oh, it's a real posh one. Now for this, I am going to be using a solid glue stick. The glue that I usually like to use, the liquid, it doesn't work terribly well when you're dealing with the tissue on a napkin. So I am laying plenty of my glue stick down on my piece of card like that. And I want to use the nice centerpiece here. So I'm just going to lay that down, and I've got my little scraper thingy just to make sure that that is nice and smoothly down there like that. Now it has made my card warp a little bit, but I think that will sort itself out as it sets. Right, and it could well be the fact I pressed too hard with my scraper. Yeah, I think it was. So we can now go ahead and get this bit trimmed off. And then we can see what we can do with it next. So as I say, I went through my junk journal drawer. Now, I'm new to junk journaling as well, and I currently got a series of videos going out that follow my adventure. Oh dear, I've managed to scoosh that up. Follows my adventures of creating a junk journal in sort of small bite-sized pieces. So I know that I've got to put something on there. If you look, I have just managed to scoosh up the napkin, but I'm not going to worry about it. Now, the other things I've got out of my drawer is, I'm not sure quite which way my card is going to go, but I've got a piece of doily, and I've also got this that reminds me very much of garden trellis there, which I think might be really pretty. Now then, how's the best way to stick this down? Get this back out. Maybe I will just, I'm not so sure about that one because it's getting in the trellis. But I guess I could, oh well, that's good. When I pulled it off my backing paper, it pulled all the extra bits off, but it's still tacky, so let's give it a go. Right, maybe this will then, there we are. let's go back with my little scraper paddle thing, which just makes sure I get everything out. And we go and trim again. So sometimes, well, most of the time, I've been using scraps, but I'm actually using not scraps this time, which I feel quite adventurous. Let's see. Well, that looks really quite nice. So now what we've got to decide. Now, I've got these. These are a couple of I don't know what to call them, embellishment charms or something that I found in my drawer. I think somebody gifted those to me. So we could pop that there. I also got out a couple of punches and some scraps of pretty paper. So maybe I can put, I also got a butterfly. Maybe I can use a butterfly. If I can find a piece that will make a good butterfly. Well, that makes a good one. And that's not going to be seen very clearly, is it? What have I got here? I've got some, this ribbony stuff. Let's see if I can pull a thread out. Maybe I can use a thread. Well, maybe I can use two now I've loosened it. Let's see how we can build this one up a bit more. Maybe that paper is not as, doesn't really show up as well, does it? Let's see if we can get a bit more. So if I was to do this, if I was to put like a heart and then a butterfly in the heart, let's just give this a little bit of texture here. Maybe I could just like that. I think I'm liking that. And how about doing a butterfly and putting the heart maybe like that. Oh, it's still a bit lost, isn't it? Right, I've got another idea. We could do like an offset of the hearts. Let's see, maybe a bit of ink will just take some, make it a little bit more visible. Because, you know, we've got flowers there, and this gold looks a bit like a trellis. So so you could expect a butterfly or two to be on the flowers. Maybe I don't even do that. Maybe I can just use these. There. Maybe that's a better way to go. I'm still toying with the idea of this, but maybe. Just a second. Let's see, because I know I pulled a bunch of stuff out of my drawer. Let's see, I've got, looks like I've got another one that's had a bit of, what have we got here? Oh, what have we got here? Okay, we've got some, oh, these are nice. We've got some leaves. Oh, we've got a key. The key to the garden. And a flower. And there's a little bow there. And a different kind of leaf there. Okay, let's see. Now the key has got a little loopy hole in it. So let's see, let's tie our piece of string onto it. Like that. And then this one has got a loopy hole on it as well. So we might be thinking about that. So what do we think? I don't think I want this bright white one, but this one here, let's cut some off like that. And maybe we could add it there. And we can put a leaf with a heart, a butterfly with a key. Why not? Let's see how this is going to turn out. I think I need to probably put a glue dot on the back. I need a third hand here. Right, let's see what we can do with this. So this is sort of going a bit on the shabby chic side of things, don't you think? There, we could pop that like that. And let's go ahead and put some adhesive on this and get that stuck in place. Otherwise we're going to be here all night. That one looks like he's already stuck in with that little glue dot. We might need to do something else. And we can put that there. And I wonder what else I have. Got some little... Ooh, so there's interesting. I've got this little scrap that literally just says blossom. Everything is blossoming. Right, I think I've got what I want now, and we can give this a bit of grounding by just putting the rest of this piece of twine in and just putting a bow on it. like that. And we can then attach that. So I think that this is probably one of my more adventurous ones. I don't usually take quite this amount of time to create a card, but you know, I just wanted to try using that napkin. And I think it's worked well, really well. I think I'll be looking for some more napkins. And let's get a couple of these mini foam pieces, foam stickies. And there. Right, well, I think I am really quite amazed with that one. We've used lots of different ideas, lots of different techniques. And there we have sort of a garden themed, a blossom artist trading card. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please go ahead, give me a thumbs up. Any questions or comments, please put them below the video. I'd love to read them, and any questions I have, I'll do my best to answer them for you. So thank you very much for choosing to spend some time with me. I really appreciate it, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye for now.